Welcome back. Next, we'll be covering practical guideline number 2, make it the best. And hopefully we'll have less interruptions this time. I think I spoke too soon. Hello. Who are you?
I am Gondum Spackling Star. I come from the 33rd century of the cosmic era where the Earth Federation and its 742 colonies live in perfect peace and harmony. And I am here to help.
Wow, that sounds great. Maybe you can help.
Where I come from, it is my job to identify and punish those who defy the commands of the Supreme Benevolent Overlord.
Wait, what?
I enforce absolute compliance to the Overlord's rules for living.
Okay.
So, I am ideal for helping you impose the laws of perfect painting.
Well, we're not really trying to impose anything. We're just giving helpful guidelines for volunteers to make this the best it can be.
Very well. Make it the best. Or else.
Yay. Okay, part 1. Avoid the mess.
Allow me.
Cool, thanks. Here's a great rule of thumb. Get more paint on the walls than you do on yourself. Keep in mind that paint will wash out of hair, but it won't come out of clothing. Also, remember you're at someone's home. You're working hard to make this a great experience for them, so you'll want to avoid leaving a big mess behind. Stay mindful of buckets, pans, and even drips of paint that you might accidentally step in and track. If you see someone else creating a mess, stop them quickly and get it taken care of.
And by taken care of, we mean that such offenders will be banished to the toxic slime swamps of Squirmius 4, where they will be tormented by parasitic shock toads and fire-breathing octigators!
No. I just mean help them to clean up the mess.
Ah, very well. This is your world. Therefore, I will follow your customs, no matter how overindulgent they may seem.
Thanks. Next, we need to cover proper brush technique. It can be broken down into 3 basic steps. Step 1, load the brush. You dip the bristles about 2 to 3 inches into the paint, but no deeper. Then, remove excess paint by slapping the brush against the inside of the can or by tapping it on the rim. But don't scrape the brush on the edge. Step 2, spread the paint. Using 2 or 3 back and forth strokes, apply the paint thickly, but don't smooth it yet. Reload the brush like before and keep applying thickly. Once you've covered an area 3 to 4 feet square, then you're ready to smooth. Step 3, smooth the paint. Don't reload the brush. Instead, use sweeping strokes starting from an unpainted area into the painted area. At the end of each stroke, lift the brush to feather and blend the paint. And that's it. If you follow these basic steps, you'll do a great job painting with a brush.
And if you fail to do so, you'll be fed to the giant yum-yum cow of Godothalon, where you will pass through its 19 massive stomachs, swim through acidic digestive fluids, and finally be expelled through one of its enormous udders.
Again, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think we'll skip the giant cow udders this time.
But fear of the yum-yum cow has kept millions of the Overlord's subjects obedient for thousands of years!
I'm sure it has, but I think we can trust our volunteers to do the right thing on their own.
Very well.
Next, I want to cover proper roller technique. And like the brush, it breaks down into 3 basic steps. Step 1, load the roller. Dip the roller into the paint. If you are using a 5-gallon bucket, roll the roller against the screen hanging inside. If using a pan, roll it back and forth in the pan. Use moderate pressure to make sure the roller is saturated, but any excess paint is squeezed out. Step 2. Roll the paint. Using moderate pressure, roll the paint onto the surface. Keep applying until paint no longer flows off easily. Reload like before, then continue this process until you've covered a 3 to 4 square foot area. Step 3. Work the paint in with a brush. Now, go back over the area with a brush going with the grain of the wood to smooth the paint. Make sure you work the paint into any cracks and cover the bottom edges of all shingles and siding. And that's proper roller technique.
And for those who fail to follow this guidance, I have the perfect punishment.
Okay, while I'm not agreeing to it, I am curious. Tell us what it is.
The offender will be exiled to the garbage moon of Malodorous to live among the noxious whiff-weasels.
Will they eat the offender?
No, whiff-weasels only consume the putrid and rotting refuse dumped there from other planets.
As gross as that sounds, it doesn't seem as severe as your other consequences.
You misunderstand. The punishment comes in the form of 97.3% of the atmosphere on Malodorous is made up of the foul-smelling bowel fumes of the whiff-weasels.
Oh. Oh, gee! The final thing you can do to make this work the best it can be is to practice good quality control.
By diligently punishing all offenders and those who harbor and/or sympathize with them?
No. Practicing good quality control means that you get someone to check your work. When you finish a section, then get your team leader or someone else you trust to look over what you've done. Ask them to spot any missed or messed up places that you can take care of before moving on. And that's it. What's wrong?
I have been nearly useless to you.
What?
You've had no need of my power to violently motivate your volunteers.
True, but I do know one way you could really help.
Please tell me.
You could help us paint. Just pick up a brush or roller.
No need! I will merely convert my pulsar cannon to a sprayer mechanism and load it with paint.
Well...
Just watch. Oh my. I'll just go wait over here.
Yeah.